First week in April, 6 weeks away until Eisheiligen, meaning the last day it would possibly be freezing at night time, so it's time to start sowing some shit. So let's do tomatoes today. Oh, and I'm doing dill and coriander too, and maybe a pumpkin. Anyway, let's start planting. So what I do with my tomatoes, I plant them in cups. So what I do, I get the cup, I put about 2 or 3 seeds in each cup. I've got holes in the bottom, I put them in with a soldering iron. Obviously do this outside because of the fumes, although sometimes the fumes are quite nice, I must say. Anyway, so, and then you fill it with soil, put the seeds in, and then as the tomato grows, I keep on adding more soil because with tomatoes, they're one of the few plants when on the stem, as soon as the stem touches the soil, it produces more roots. So, and planting it in this container, obviously then gives you the ability, as the plant grows, to keep on refilling it with soil. So by the time you put it outside, which is in around about 6 to 8 weeks, it's going to be a very, very strong plant. And obviously, the more roots you have, the stronger the plant will be, the more fruit you should be getting. And also the plant can fight off disease much easier. Anyway, so you got this, you put a smaller cup on top, and then you have the greenhouse effect. That's it, and that's what I'm going to do with my tomatoes. I got some coriander, I got some dill, and I'm going to do pumpkins this year. Why not? We don't like them, or we don't do anything with them, but you know what?
You make them into vases.
You make them into vases?
Faces.
Faces. Oh. Jane is at the back over there, you know, picking up leaves with her old people grabbing thing because she's sitting in the wheelchair. Because, as you will know, 2 weeks ago, when I did a video, she broke her ankle. Yay! And also, the tomato seeds I'm using, I just got them out of a tomato. Here. And I just put them, and you know the thing with these is, it's kind of like when you get them out of the tomato, they're like a booger. You know when you've got a booger on your finger and you just can't get rid of it?
Ew!
And well, it's true. And this is how they look, see? There.
It's a bogey.
A bogey.
It's a booger.
What's bogey booger anyway? You know when you dig it in your nose and you've got that thing and you twist it around and you flick it in the room. Anyway, so I'm using these seeds. Again, I've done this for years now and this is what I do. Clearly, it's only one variety because, you know, because of all the stuff that's been going on for the past few weeks, I haven't had time, or basically I forgot to buy different tomatoes. So these are...
Yeah, by the way, guys, he said he's like Mother Teresa.
Well, I am. I'm looking after her. And trust me, it's not easy.
It looks like Mother Teresa.
So that's about the amount of soil I'm putting in. My 3 seeds. Oh, you fuck bastard. Second chopstick.
They better not be my good chopsticks.
No, they're not.
You're lying, aren't you?
Yes. You know, dried seeds would obviously be a lot easier than these fuckers. So, first one in, and then again, boom, this onto the tray. And then obviously, you know, as I said, as they grow, I keep on adding soil to it so that there's more roots than growing out of the stem. So I've got my 10, so basically 30 plants because 3 in each, so that's 10 flower. And then I take my very masculine mister and I water them, obviously. And then I place them in the living room in a nice sunny spot. We just watch them grow. Also wanted to show you that I already have planted a few things in the house. I've got 4 or 5 canners, which I did. And also here, castor oil, and there are some pointy peppers. I guess they're pointy peppers, aren't they?
Pointy peppers, yeah.
You know, the long peppers. And now this is going to be easy. Here, I'm not putting a seed per plug or anything.
No,
I just sprinkle the
yeah,
seeds. I just sprinkle the seeds over it. Put dill in here.
We do eat a lot of dill.
We eat a lot of dill, and also I like the way dill looks in the garden. As far as I'm concerned, it's as pretty as flowers.
Actually, we started using dill on burgers.
Yes.
And it's lovely.
Dill on burgers is the best thing ever. Anyway, so what I'm doing now is just like, you know, wildly sprinkle the seeds all over the place. Put a little bit of soil over it. And then other gardeners have these gadgets where they just, you know, slightly press them on. My gadgets are my hands. Press them in. And again. And that one I'm also going to put onto the radiator. I'm going to do the same thing with coriander. There we go. So now we do pumpkins. That's how exciting it gets. Soil, and then you push in the pumpkin seeds, and that's it. Wow. And here I'm going to do 2 seeds per pot. Water, and we're done. So before we go, while I'm here, I may as well, replant my castor oil plants. So let's have a look how big the roots are. Again, using one of Jane's fabulous chopsticks. Because it's a castor oil plant, they are poisonous. The seeds have the poison ricin in them. It is not that easy to, extract, but anyway, you should be aware. But like many things in life, the most beautiful things are usually poisonous. She is too. One thing I also wanted to say, thank you so much for all the well wishes for Jane after she broke her ankle.
Thank you, guys.
And yeah, it was really, really lovely and touching. Thank you. I really appreciate it. And obviously, so does Jane. She's the kind of person that was born with bees up her ass, so it's basically impossible for her to sit down. So you can just imagine how horrendous this time is for me when she bitches about that she can't move and she can't do anything. So she always tells me the wonderful ideas she has and I should execute them.
Yeah, that's right, because it's all about you.
Absolutely, always about me. So anyway, it is horrendously difficult for me to look after her, but I do love her. So I continue to do that. Anyway, that's it for the day. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.